When you're standing, you want to keep a slight bend in your knees. You don't want to lock out your knees. When you lock out your knees, your pelvis can't really move. There's no flexibility in your hips, which is going to make your back tight. So by bending your knees, you can see that I have a little bend in my knees. It's not exaggerated unless you are doing some sort of an exercise that includes bent knees, but just slightly bent, just so they're not locked out. You see the difference? When my knees are slightly bent, I can move my hips. And ideally, you want your hips to be anteverted, which is slightly tipped forward. You don't have to exaggerate this, that can lead to other problems, but just in a natural position so that if you feel the muscles around your hips, they feel relaxed as well. But it all starts with a nice, relaxed stance in your knees. When you're walking, you don't want to have lazy feet. You don't want to just walk. What you want to do is actively use your feet to push yourself forward, to push your body forward. Actually engages your glutes a little bit, which will make your back more stable. So if you practice this, practice it by walking very slowly at first so you get used to it. It's almost as if your heel was stuck on the ground by a piece of gum and you're trying to push forward. And also while you're doing this, don't lock out your knees. Sitting posture has a very bad rap in our society. Sitting is not actually bad for your health. It's really how you're sitting that can be bad or actually good or neutral for your health. So the most important thing to remember when you're sitting is if you had a tail, if you're an animal with a tail, you don't want to sit on your tail. You want your tail to go out behind you. So basically what this does is it anteverts your hips forward, and that allows your spine to stack straight. This is also why when you're standing, you want to have bent or relaxed knees, because if your knees are locked out, your hips can't move. So relax the knees, tilt the hips forward. So everything in my lower body is very relaxed. The only thing that I'm tightening right now is my core, and we're gonna get to that next. So when I go to sit, I stick my butt out, my tail out, and then I sit down. If I had a tail, it would be out behind me. I wouldn't be sitting on it. From here, you can stack your spine straight, or keeping your spine straight, you can lay back. My tail is still not under me. It's still out. Next, we're going to talk about bending over. So when I go to bend over, depending on how flexible my hamstrings are, which is the muscle in the back of your legs, I might have to bend my knees. Where people make a mistake when they bend over is they curl their back. You always want to keep your back straight unless you're doing something, well, let's just not even go there yet. Just keep your back straight. So if my hamstrings are flexible, I can keep a straight back and bend over to pick something up. If my hamstrings are not flexible, doesn't matter. You bend your knees, but my back stays straight. I'm not going to bend my knees and then round my back. My back stays straight, and then I can bend down and pick something up. Most important thing, keeping your back straight. What's going to keep your back straight is called a rib tuck. Your ribs are going to tuck in like if you were doing a crunch on the ground. That's going to keep your core tight and your back relaxed. A lot of people wonder if their sleeping posture isn't the cause of their joint pain. So one thing that you want to do when you're about to go to sleep is stretch your spine straight. So I'll start with the side sleeping position. What I do, because I'm a side sleeper as well,
is I use a pillow around my hips or knees to keep everything comfortable and in a neutral position. From there, I'm going to stack my spine straight. And so how I do that is as I'm laying down, I just stretch. Hips are in a neutral position, and then from there you can stretch the rest of your spine straight from there, and then get into a very comfortable position. If you're a front sleeper, it's pretty much the same thing. You can use a pillow under your hips or knees and stretch your spine straight and lay down. If you're a back sleeper, you probably want to use the pillow under your knees to help keep your hips in a good position. And then it's the same thing. As you're laying down, maybe just go onto your elbows, stretch your spine straight, including your neck, a nice straight line, and then lay straight down. I hope that was helpful. Leave a comment below and let me know.